I'm Robert McLeman. I'm a professor of environmental studies at Wilfrid Laurier University.
I'm Daniela. I'm associate professor, tenure track at the University of Catania.
MEMO is a really interesting project for a couple of reasons. One is that it pulls together qualitative and quantitative researchers working together to try and understand what it is that influences people to migrate.
All these multi-aspect plurality make this the element of richness of the project. Not only to take a look at migration factor, but how migration factor interplay. It's much more than the sum of different factors. So it's much more than the combination. It's really to capture how variability also of the effect across regions, as I mentioned, but also over time.
I'm actively involved in the quantitative portion of the MEMO project, which involves a lot of data modeling and data visualization. And so what we're trying to do is to take inputs from the qualitative researchers in terms of the types of things we might want to look at, and then using data, try to add some substance to the qualitative narratives that we're hearing about why people move from place X to place Y.
Data model is a way to simplify the complexity. We know that migration patterns are by definition highly context dependent, and this generates also a sort of uncertainty because we are not able to qualify a specific factor that can be the same across the territories.
One of the benefits of a big project like this is that we are getting a really wide cross-section of people who are on the move in different regions and the reasons why they are moving. Because the reality is that migration is never driven by just one factor. What we're doing with that data is we're converting it into not just written reports and documents and journal publications, but we're also converting it into maps and visualizations and online tools.
We should put figures into action. So this kind of support to policy, we are still working on this point, but will be one of the main results from the project.
So for people who need to make decisions about migration, who need to make policies, these could be very useful tools.